Hi, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about habits, but in a way that feels doable. If you're someone who has said like, I need to get back on track, I'll start over on Monday. Why can't I stay consistent? This one is for you. So many women lately have told me like consistency is the hardest thing I battle. So I want to give some information out there that hopefully can help. A lot of people think discipline or motivation is the problem, but it's the structure. So habits don't stick because we leave them like vague. That's like, I'll work out tomorrow. I'll eat healthy. I'll get up earlier. Our brains hate that uncertainty. So the second we are tired, we are busy, we feel overwhelmed, like especially the holidays, we're gonna default back to what feels familiar. I recently heard a podcast with Mel Robbins. She's talking about hot mind versus cold mind, and this like struck a chord. I really wanted to have a conversation about it. So hot mind is in the moment, okay? So think like you're emotional, tired, you feel rushed, you're craving comfort. So that could be, you're reaching for the snacks because you're just overwhelmed, you didn't have time to eat, or the day's not going as planned. So you reach for something that's just gonna, make you feel comforted, which for a lot of people is food. When you're tired, you're not gonna want to get that workout in. When you feel rushed, like you don't have enough time, these things are gonna lead you to not get done what you want or said you were gonna get done. Cold mind is gonna be like the planner. So calm, logical, and then like future thinking. So when you try to decide in a hot mind, you're gonna quit. So we make decisions in a cold mind when we're calm ahead of time. Decide ahead of time. So you're not negotiating in those rushed, tired, chaotic moments. So this is where the ARC framework comes in. It is gonna help change how habits are for you. Make it so simple. So ARC, think A, anticipation. Your habit needs something to look forward to, something you're excited about, not something you have to do. Ask yourself, what am I excited about tomorrow? Even if it's something small. This could be a workout playlist, coffee, a 5 quiet minutes, or a walk, or relaxation. So next, slowing down, not rushing into your day. This could just be 2 minutes of breathing, a warm shower, tea, not reaching for your phone immediately. It's about giving your nervous system a moment to settle going into your day. C, connection to yourself, to nature, our connection to another person. This could be a journal prompt, a walk outside, hugging someone you love. This could be your spouse, your kids, your dog, praying for someone. Anything that reminds you, like, I'm grounded, I'm here, today matters. Sending that quick text to your mom, sister, friend, let them know, like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I love you, you're amazing, thank you for all you do. That goes such a long way. Not only is it gonna fill their bucket, but it's gonna fill yours. It feels good to make others know that, like, hey, they think about me, they love me, they appreciate me, okay? Make it practical. So this could be with a cue. So when you're building a habit, don't leave it vague. Like, create a cue, like a routine, a reward. So like for me, at 5 a.m., my workout clothes are laying out for me on my bathroom counter. I brush my teeth. This gets me moving, gets me in an action, splash some water on my face. I get dressed. As much as I just want to snooze my phone that's in the other room in our bathroom, I tell myself, you have to put your clothes on first, brush your teeth, and see how you feel. Once I'm moving, I get changed. I'm not gonna wanna lay back down in bed. Like, I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna go make my pre-workout, get something in my stomach before I get my workout in, because I want to give to myself before my kiddos wake up. And I can't do that by just waking in, sleeping in, waking up as soon as they wake up, and then not having any of that time for myself. And I know that I'm gonna feel rushed for the day, and no one benefits from that. I don't get to be my best self, especially to my kids, when I am that rushed mom. And I also have in the back of my head, like, okay, now when am I even gonna get to work out? At this point, my day is pretty much jam-packed until bedtime. And for me, I'm here for a wind down. I'm not the type of person that can work out at night. That's just what works for me. So when you have that routine, what is your reward is gonna make your brain say, that felt good. Let's do it again. So for me, I know I get up, I brush my teeth, I put my workout clothes on, and I go down to my workout gym. I work out at home, 25, 30 minutes probably tops. I get in at least a mile walk. But these are things that feel good to me. I get my ice roller out. I'm ice rolling while I stretch before I work out. I work out and then I jump on my treadmill. And then typically I'm just walking, I'm journaling, and then I'll listen to some of my podcasts. I always try to listen to like something about God or self-help that's gonna help me get into the right mindset for the day, or just even worship music, things that make me feel good and I look forward to. And I know as soon as I get done working out, I can go upstairs and make my coffee that I look forward to. I make my coffee, I let it set, I go and I take a shower, do my red light, I get ready, and then my kids are waking up. I get to enjoy them. I get to help them eat breakfast, get ready, and sip on my coffee. Like, that is what I look forward to. I don't want to wake up last minute and not be able to do those things for myself and not show up as the best version of me for my kiddos and my husband, obviously. So the goal here too, is not perfection. It's transformation. Someone today had their last cigarette. Someone today worked out for the first time. Someone today decided to change their identity. You can become the person who follows through. Who do you want to be? What do you want to give up? Envision that future self. What does she do? How does she wake up in the morning? What does her routines look like? And you don't have to do everything. Start with one thing. Once that becomes a habit, add on something else. You don't need an hour and a half routine, even 30 minutes. You can get in a workout, walking, just movement, drink some water, a couple minutes of quiet time. So this could just be breathing or journaling or reading a book. Find out what that is for you. I promise once you start doing it and you start seeing and feeling that difference, you're going to want to keep going. But if you add everything, tomorrow morning I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, and you started from nothing, you're gonna be so overwhelmed that it's not gonna feel good. It's gonna feel overwhelming. Add one thing at a time. We're not trying to be perfect, do all of the things, overwhelm ourselves, and then that's where we lose that consistency. So here is your challenge. Pick just one small habit. Plan it with an arc. Create a cue. So what is that for you? Is it setting out your workout clothes? Putting that book by your nightstand so you read it at night? Setting your journal by the couch so you know that, at the end of the day or the start of the day, if you watch TV or something, you remember to do it. Putting that glass of water out for you or putting it by your bathroom sink so you know to drink it first thing in the morning. Okay? And then what is the reward? Are you going to give yourself to give back? This can look so different for everyone as well. It doesn't have to be coffee. If you went on that run, making that smoothie when you get back home. What are you trying to accomplish and what can you reward yourself with? For me, just building my business, showing up every day. What is my reward that I give myself back to keep me going? For me, helping people, even if it's just free value, that is my reward. Hearing from different people that I've helped them, I've helped their spouses, that, they show up differently for their family, that is deep meaning and that is my reward. But you have to find that, you have to ask for that. And then, what does that look like? Create that full picture for you. How do I want to show up? Just one small habit. How can you make this an arc so that you stick to it and that you follow through? Because again, consistency is not perfection, but you have to have that bigger why to keep going sometimes. You're not always going to feel motivated. It's discipline. Who do I want to be? What is that? Why do you want to be that person? What does that person do? To start becoming that person, you just have to start doing those things. And I promise you, it's going to get easier, and then you can help others along the way. They're going to see you becoming that person and know it's possible for them too. So comment ready if you are going to start something tomorrow. I want to cheer you on. And if you want help actually building consistency, getting back that energy and confidence and just healthy routines, I coach women through this step by step. My info is below, so always reach out. I'm happy to jump on a call just to talk through what that could look like for you. You don't need a brand new life, just a better habit loop. You've got this.